we're good to go. But let's just take a quick look to see how I have this strapped down. Maybe you would do something similar if you're hauling a bike on a trailer. So let's take a look. So what I've done, obviously it's on the trailer. Two things that I like to do. I didn't have the wheel chuck that's in the enclosed trailer, so I brought just 2 pieces of 2x4, wedged it in between the tires, and then screwed it into the trailer. So this tire can't spin. And then what I've done is I found a nice secure place right there in the bottom of the triple tree to attach the straps and then pull it down, pulling all the suspension out of the front end. And I strapped it to the front. On fairing bikes, it's a little bit different than it is if it didn't have a fairing. On a non-fairing bike, I probably would have went up at the top, probably would have pulled up from here and pulled more towards this point, getting more angle. This works great though. There's nothing wrong with this. And then since this is a long ride, potentially bumpy, I did put a little tension on the back tire. I don't always do that. It really depends on how far I'm going and how fast the ride's gonna be. But that's kind of the setup. So at this particular check, right, we're just checking to make sure straps are still tight. Trying to check, see if we move the bike or if we move the trailer. We're moving the trailer. Everything is looking good. She's on there nice and secure. Now, we gotta get that thing off the trailer. Now there's a couple of ways that we can do this. One is to do it by yourself, 2 is to do it with someone. And I kind of had a feeling that I'd be doing this by myself, so I set myself up to be able to do it that way when I strapped it down. And I'll kind of explain that in a minute. Let's flip this one. Alright, so if we hop on this side, notice I've got the kickstand down. So I set this up so I could do this myself. Otherwise, if you had someone with you, you could have them sit on the bike, you could undo the front, and they could hold it up while the pressure came off. But since I don't have someone else at the moment, and I really want to get the bike off, we're going to undo this side, releasing the pressure off of this, but holding it at the same time so it doesn't spring back. It's going to then be forced to be being pulled to this side and then onto the kickstand. So then we can gently release the pressure off of the right side when you're riding and have it come towards the kickstand, and then we can undo these and we can get the bike off. Alright, so we're going to holding down on this side as I release the pressure from the cable. Give it a little push, and we're just going to let it slowly go that way. There we go. We're on the kickstand. Those can come off. There again. Hold down on this one. Release the pressure. Slowly let it come back up. And we're free. Now we gotta fish them out of there, but we should be able to get it from here. Simple as that.